Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, my last teaching tarot lesson was the Gong Hee Fat Choi system of reading playing cards. You just get regular playing cards, and it's somewhat like Lenormand, that there's houses. But the difference here is this all has to do with your wish and different things that are coming up in your life. And it's generally done on a weekly basis, but there's some cards and houses that last for a whole season. So I thought I would just quickly do a reading on Harry and his wish to return home. It's getting louder and louder and louder that he wishes to return home, and we've even heard, the children might want, a place in the royal family at one time. And so I just thought, let's ask the cards if, Harry's wish to return home, what's going to happen with that? Now, there's a difference between returning home and returning to the royal family. And then there's a difference between returning to the royal family as a family member or returning to the royal family as a working royal. I believe Harry wants to return as a working royal. He's rudderless right now. We've seen articles that he regrets what has gone on. He really has no other purpose in life but to be a royal. And I think he's starting to realize that, and or to be his wife's whipping boy. I mean, that's another topic. But so let's ask for if Harry's wish to return to the royal family. Oh, look at that. The clock agrees. That's the question that we're going to ask. So while you're shuffling the cards, the Gong Hee Fat Choi, this is an ancient Chinese way of reading cards. This is what happened with this system is back in the late, I think it was 1890, Marguerite Ward went to China, and she learned this system, and she came back and interpreted it and wrote a book in English. And she became somewhat famous as a reader for this system. There's a couple of things with this system. You shuffle it with a wish. You have to have a wish as you shuffle. Also, you never allow anybody else to share your cards or touch your cards. So it's quite normal for somebody to read for somebody else. And you should never do it more than about once a week, or then you just frustrate the system. And the more often you do it, the more you and the cards get at this energetic balance. I used to do it every week faithfully. And for some reason, I just kind of slipped out of it and went. But I'll tell you, it was bizarre how accurate it was. All right. Okay, so Harry's wish. Another thing is you never split the cards. Once you're done, the cards are in perfect order. Let's talk about Harry, Prince Harry Mountbatten Windsor. His wish to return to the royal family, fold. It is his wish to return to the royal family, fold. Shall we begin? Look at the habit I have. I just about cut them. Okay. And you can, and these aren't read in any reversals. And as you see, I've put the card name on there, and we're gonna have to really squish these in because I need all 32 cards. There's one I wrote upside down, abode or house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think we got it. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, So that's all we need to know. So you just think of these, each card is in its little house, and the house has its own subject matter, and then you read what that card it means when it's in that house. So we'll start with compass, right? And we have a sun or a 10 of spades. 10 of spades. So rather than me memorizing, the 10 of spades means the sun. You know, 8 of diamonds means inheritance. I just put the little code words up there. So 10 of spades in the house of compass means the vibration of sunshine and smiles are around you. Tune into this. It is good for you. There is always sunshine after the rain. So the compass is what direction you're in. What direction are you vibrating in? He is vibrating in a sun. So that just means either he is out of the rain and the sun is now shining, as what the card said, or he's in the right direction. So let's look under wishes. The house of wishes, he has in the 8 of diamonds, or the keyword is inheritance. Your wish pertains to or will be influenced by an inheritance, something given, or a small sum of money. Check the card in the house of inheritance. So then we look on our key here. And we look for the house of inheritance. Where is it? There it is. So it's the 1, 2, 3, the third card in from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. If it is a heart, diamond, or club, a good chance for your wish. A spade, an opposition. I'm telling you, when his father dies, he will return to the royal family. We've read that a couple of times. So his wish will happen, but not until he gets an inheritance. Well, how do you get an inheritance? A parent dies or somebody dies. All right, so success. So there's the house of success, 1, 2, 3. And we have the Jack of Spades. So now we look at Jack of Spades. And as you can see, the key word there is compass. Compass is what direction you're going in. And some of these cards match up to playing card meanings or tarot card meanings. But you have to remember, this came from China, so it's a completely different system. Jack of Spades. An ill-meaning person tries to retard your progress. Also, you may have to do work you dislike in order to succeed. Also, someone hopes you will not succeed. If a professional person, media work will be offered. Some work that means space and distance. Success there for you. So, under his success, an ill-meaning person tries to retard your progress. Is that his wife? Also, you may have to do work you dislike in order to succeed. So does he have to renounce his wife? Right? He's not a professional person, so I don't think the media has to do anything with it. But wow, he's being held back. Or is this William? Right? Is this William saying, yeah, no, not going to happen? All right, so the next house is the Moon card, and Moon also means love. And we have the 8 of Hearts. So we have a Moon card in the Moon house. So this is a double meaning. Let's see what it says. If single, your sweetheart loves you truly. If married, the love of your mate or children or someone close to you. If single and you have no sweetheart, a great love affair is imminent. So this just means that if you're married, the love of your mate or children or someone close to you. I'm thinking it's not his mate. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe they are in love. But that's a double meaning. All right, so the next house is surprises. And we have the Ace of Hearts in surprises. Let's see what that says. In the house of surprises indicates that a surprise comes concerning the home or a place of abode. A pleasant surprise could be a new home bought. Oh, didn't we just do a reading that they are selling or buying? Wasn't there a gossip about that? Something about the house? Or is it the House of Windsor? There's something going on here. All right, so the next house is popularity, and he has Ace of Diamonds, which means the key word is undertaking. Through being you, through your being liked, you will be offered a new position or something along the line of business, or your business will prosper. This should happen very soon and applies to anyone getting this card. Okay, so something, a new undertaking. So perhaps this undertaking, their new PR team, this new undertaking of reaching out, sending out olive branches, sending out the olive house, the olive garden, I don't know, whatever the hell they're doing. It's actually, this is his PR, because this is popularity. So his PR is his new undertaking with this new PR team. Something is working. And just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not working with the palace. Like perhaps, he's sending little notes of encouragement to the firm, not directly to his dad, and saying, "Can you please pass this on?" Or there's something going on that's really working for Harry right now. All right, the next house is abode. Abode is, of course, all of you just know is a house. And we have the Queen of Spades. And her key word here is gratitude. An ungrateful person calls at your home, or an ungrateful person works for you. Whoa, who's a dark-haired woman? Wow, maybe this person who's fighting him is actually could be Megan. Okay, so under the house of journey is Nine of Hearts, which is wishes, and that's interesting because in a playing deck, Nine of Hearts is wishes, and in tarot, Nine of Cups is a wishes. So let's see under journey. The Nine of Hearts, what does that mean for him? A change of some kind has something to do with your wish, possibly a trip or big changes comes into your life, a move. Wow. I'm taking that this wish will come true. We did read that Harry's going to spend the summer in the UK. And Neil Sean did say that Harry was looking for looking for a friend so he could crash there for a while. So his wish to return to the royal family will come true because it does involve a journey and a move. All right, the next house is called Papers. So this is anything legal, papers. And we have the King of Clubs. And let's see what that means. Vocation. Your vocation should be where papers are signed or handled, or through the newspaper you find a position. Papers have something to do with your work or future support. Your vocation should be where papers are signed and handled. Is that with the royal family? Or through the newspapers, you'll find your position. So it's through the media about all this olive oil branch or whatever he wants to put out. Papers have something to do with your work or future support. Is that inheritance? All right. A will is a piece of paper. This is, so his vocation has something to do with legal matters. So perhaps he'll have to sign NDAs, promises he won't leak to the media. Something is there. Okay. Or maybe he becomes a journalist. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. He can barely speak, never mind write something. But this has something to do with legal. There's something very legal about all of this. All right. So under vocation, we have Ace of Clubs, and the key word there is gifts. You should be gifted. You should be a gifted person, and success is in store for you if you apply this gift rightly. If employed, you will sell small articles. Well, he's not employed. That'd be interesting if that came up for Megan, right? You will smell. You will sell small articles. So he'll be gifted. So is he going to be gifted a place back in the royal family? Right? He has to take that step before he become a working royal. He can't just leapfrog into working royal. He first has to be accepted into the family to be a and then behave himself for 9 or 10 years, then perhaps become a working royal, if ever. All right, journey. Oh, under marriage, we have journey. 10 of clubs. Well, 10 of clubs, and the key word is journey. Let's see, what does that say? A future honeymoon if single, or a trip with your sweetheart, or a trip that will reunite you with a loved one, or the union of relatives and friends. What? These cards are indicating that Harry will return to the royal family. All right, what's the next one? Happiness, trouble. We have 8 of spades, which is, the keyword is trouble. See, that's why I write the keywords on there, because you can kind of figure out, well, in the house of happiness, you have trouble. Can't get more direct than that, I suppose. You are very unhappy when you are not in your own line of endeavor. You will have trouble with someone who calls. Something disagreeable connected with a caller. Angry words. Well, is that trouble with his family that he calls and says, hey, I'm coming home for the summer. Can you make room for me at Balmoral? Or is that angry words with his wife saying, hey, I'm going to the UK for the summer? He's got trouble in his house of happiness. And he's got it from both sides, and he deserves it from both sides. All right, the next one is, and then look at this. The next house is enjoyment, and he has Jack of Wands, or relatives. So does this tell us that he is Jack of Wands, Jack of Clubs? See, I constantly mix up the tarot, and that's welcome to my brain. Relatives will bring enjoyment into your life. Enjoyment comes through children or good friends. I think the cards are starting to really get a flavor here that, yes, he will be going home. So under seasons, or under, where are we here? Papers, vocation, marriage, happiness, enjoyment, messages. We have the Queen of Diamonds under messages, and the code word there, the key word is seasons. Now, seasons mean time, and it usually means like a whole season or 3 months. A telephone call or message will be received, setting the time for something you are to do or meet someone. Oh, so is he going to the UK for summer? All right, next house is relatives. And we have the Jack of Hearts. And the key word there is popularity. So what does this mean? There should be someone in your immediate family who is famous, and this party should be kind to you. Wow. Also, if married and have children, one will be very popular as time goes on. If married, your mate may become famous. Well, that's already happened. I think he's got everybody in his immediate family is very famous, and this party should be kind to you. Is that his dad? I don't think it's William. Honestly, don't. All right. Last achievement, or 8 of clubs in health. Achievement. So maybe he's going to get out of his pot problem. I might have to edit that out. Your business should be connected with the public's health in some way, or your health will have something to do with your business or work in a hospital. Do you guys remember when I did that 1, 5, and 10-year destiny for Harry? And it said he's going to get himself sober, and he's going to write, that's the book he's going to write, and he's actually going to become some kind of health coach or So maybe he sees, you know, Catherine and William are going into doing a lot of things for cancer. So perhaps he's going to think this is the way I'm going to get back into being a working royal, is do something with addictions or mental health, but in a good way, not like how he is, like grifting off of Invictus or things like that. All right. Money. Surprises under money. Well, 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds. Surprises. You will be surprised about an opportunity that will be offered, which will better your position and make you more money. Take what is offered. It is good for you. Or you will receive money unexpectedly. So either that has to do with the inheritance that he gets unexpectedly, or he does get the offer. Like he might not get direct money, but perhaps he gets to live for free and have his security for free. Well, not free, covered by his dad, right? So he doesn't have to pay to eat, he doesn't have to pay to live, he doesn't have to pay for his security. Could be, could be. Let's check the next house. Is season, and that's friends. Now, season again is timing, and that's the Queen of Hearts. Friends will ask you to spend your vacation with them, or they will spend theirs with you, or you will set a time to meet a friend. I'm telling you, this summer he's going to the UK and he's spending it with friends, and I think he's going to poke his toe into the royal family. I would not be shocked if he ended up going to Balmoral this summer at all. But looks like he is definitely, things are going to start to go his way in regards to moving to the UK, or at least spending the summer in the UK with friends and family. All right, the next one is friends. And now the Inquirer is, the Queen of Clubs is always the Inquirer. And in the House of Friends, he has himself. So is that telling us, let's see what it says. You should have many friends, or a dear friend wants to help and protect you. A new and lovely friend will be made soon. So he doesn't have many friends. We know that for a fact. But he does have somebody who is on his side. Do we go back to the love card? And is that one of his ex? The one that he is, the one that got away for Harry, Chelsea Davy. God bless her. She was the lucky one. We call her the lucky one on her side, and the one that got away on Harry's side. And he may be reaching out to some of those friends, and especially specifically one friend who is definitely going to help him. All right. So in the next one, we have gifts. And we have money. This guy's going to get some kind of 10 of diamonds in just about any type of playing system that you use is the money card. It's the big money. It's like that's 10 of Pentacles. Even when you're reading playing cards, 10 of diamonds is huge assets, huge amount of money. So you will receive an unexpected gift or quite a sum of money. And if we go back to the inheritance, gifts, money, 8, 9, 10, I'm telling you, there's something coming here. All right. All right. So the next one is letters, and we have messages on the, we have 7 of clubs. So you have messages on the letters. That's why I like the keywords. So once you know the houses, you can just, well, he's going to be getting lots of letters. Maybe it's a formal invite to come to Balmoral. You will receive a letter from across the water that honestly says that. Or you will send one, or take a long trip after receiving a letter, or someone invites you to take a trip. That honestly says that you will receive a letter from across the water. I think he may be invited to Balmoral. I honestly do. Or from a friend, come and spend the summer with me. This is really lining up. Trouble. Well, under the House of Trouble, he has health, 7 of Spades. I think he's really struggling with his mental health. But let's see what it says. Either you worry about being sick or you are ill. Trouble with sickness is coming your way. Avoid this by taking care of your health. Or you are heartsick and blue. Cheer up, for better times are coming. Or tears shed at a funeral. Wow. Okay. Under disappointment, he has happiness. I'm not kidding you. Under disappointment, he has happiness. Remember, under his happiness house, he had trouble. So then we go to disappointment and we look for Seven of Hearts. You will be invited to a party and the date is canceled, or disappointment in something that rightfully should bring you happiness. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Wonder what that is. So first of all, he gets invited and then it gets rescinded somehow. Or it just could be something um, that he was looking forward to, perhaps a polo match or something, and it was canceled. Hey, where is Nacho lately? Anyways, under the next house of death. This is the house of death. He has the Nine of Clubs, which is luck. Let's see. Should be interesting. You will receive a message about a death and will send flowers, or hear the sickness of a friend who is badly hurt but who will recover. A call on a sick person. Well, that would be his dad, wouldn't it? Right? Or you'll hear the sickness of a friend who is badly ill or hurt, but they will recover. I don't think that's his dad. A call on a sick person. I think that's his dad. Dad, I'm coming to the UK. Is there any way we can meet and talk? Or I hope it's not you'll receive the message about a death and we'll send flowers. Because you know they have to send flowers, but they have to be noticeable, right? It was supposed to be white flowers at was it Prince Philip's funeral or Queen Elizabeth's funeral? It's supposed to be white flowers. And they sent a very colorful bouquet, right? Because that's just what Megan does. So maybe the luck is that he does get to see his dad before he dies. All right, so undertaking, we have King of Hearts, enjoyment. King of Hearts is King of Clubs, and King of Clubs, a King of Cups. King of Cups is his dad, and he has enjoyment. A very fine gentleman will offer to take you in on a new undertaking. His intentions are good, and this seems to be to your advantage. Concentrate here. A good proposition to your advantage. I'm telling you, his dad's gonna, of course, any parent who is struggled with this, but that doesn't mean there isn't a red velvet rope policy. It doesn't mean there isn't boundaries. It doesn't mean, we just know there's going to be papers signed, NDAs. We just know there's going to be all kinds of agreements, right? It's not going to be, oh, come on in and, it's tea time. Throw your shoes off. So it looks like the King of Cups is actually going to invite him back. Achievements, disappointment. Nine, under his achievement is 9. Well, we all know, we call them the flopples, right? So under his achievement, we have disappointment. So that's the last 5 years of his life since Megxit, has been nothing but a disappointment after disappointment. Your best work will be done in the afternoon, or you do your planning at night, then carry out your plans when the sun shines. So not only is it a disappointment, but his best work is done in the afternoon. Well, we know once the hangover is gone, that's when he can do his best work, or his best work is done at night when everybody's awake in the UK. So that actually plays out. All right, the next one is inheritance, and we have papers. King of diamonds. Look at all the diamonds on money and gift, and we have another one here. Look at where these kings are. All right. Let's find out. King of diamonds in the inheritance house. Money should come to you through some person in the professional world, or you will sign someone's or your very own will, or you will require the services of an attorney to take care of an inheritance for you. This may be settled out of court, paper signed or handled involving money. It's coming, guys. Callers, the 7 of diamonds, which is success. Callers, 7 of diamonds. A caller will tell of his or her success. Beware of beggars who turn out to be borrowers, or someone will call to congratulate you upon some wonderful success you have had. Oh, so somebody, beware of beggars who turn out to be borrowers. I think we know who that is. All right, so under the next house, which is gratitude, is the Jack of Diamonds, which is letters. So obviously he's going to be writing out thank you cards, or he's going to get thank you cards. You will send a letter of condolence or gratitude, or will receive one. Oh. All right, the next house, the Inquirer. The Inquirer. So this is what was really on his mind. Ace of Spades, death. Let's you have lost someone you love dearly, or worry over a home condition. Concentrate and clear up this condition, or worry over home condition. I think this is what's on his mind, his father's death, and possibly how much money he's going to get. Well, let's be honest. All right, luck. We have 10 of hearts in his luck. It's where he's 10 of hearts under luck. That's bizarre. Oh, here we go. Now this makes more sense. Luck is in store for you through your own wedding. And if married, so he's already married, through the marriage of someone else. It also indicates luck in uniting business with pleasure. All right. Business with pleasure would be returning to the royal family. Also, if married, which he is, through the marriage of someone else. So somebody else's partner, like Chelsea Davy, or anyways, we'll leave that at that. So the last one is the Sun. And we have King of Spades there. And the Sun is like, isn't that interesting? We have the Sun as the first one, and the last one, they're both spades. Anyways, the Sun is basically what's shining on you right now. What is the outcome? What's going on? This Sun house is for any person in uniform or in public service. Royal is public service. It indicates constant change like the sun. One location one day, and on the high seas another. You seem to change like the sun. So it looks like it, to me, what do you guys think? I think the theme of this is Harry's going to get his wish. I think the theme of this is he is going to travel to the UK, and I think we're going to see friends helping him. I think we're going to see, why did I almost want to say uncle? Yeah, Uncle Charles, perhaps. Although I don't think the Spencers are very happy with him right now. We are going to, and I wanted to say uncle. Maybe it's Uncle Edward. Maybe it's Uncle Andrew. You know, perhaps it's Uncle Tim, right? Or he's got other uncles as well on, you know, second great uncles. No, he doesn't. Oh yeah, maybe on his dad's side. Anyways, I wanted to say uncle. Perhaps some of the friends are cousins. It looks like he's going to get his wish, but it looks like some big money is coming his way. And what's on his mind is death here. So is it his inheritance? Is that why he wants to get back into the family so bad? He knows he's been disinherited, so he's thinking, well, if I cozy up, right? I found it fascinating under the love card. He got that was a double love. So perhaps the love of his life is helping him. He does have somebody who is not grateful for him and is blocking him. Could that be his wife? What was under the house of marriage again? That was this one here, journey. Oh yeah, journey. Anyways, if you want to learn this system, this was the lesson in the last teaching tarot. You just have to go click that join button. Make sure you join under the it's the magician level, and you'll have over 40. I think we're up to 50 lessons there now, and you can pick or choose, go at your own pace. But this was the last one I did. You get all the layout, what everything means, the keywords, and so on. And let's see if it pans out. This will be interesting. All right. Thank you very much for watching. YouTube's going to show you a video you possibly haven't seen. Why don't you click on that? And I'll see you over there. Bye for now.